And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King and JC Jane. They planned for a cakewalk and instead got a match against one of the best WWE has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves as they battle for the
The following contest is
There you see what's at stake. The NXT. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champs game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase. And instead, we had the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things. Snapmare over. Full head of steam and a penalty kick on the money. Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Slingshot into the neck breaker.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament.
Still too early in this match.
Chop! Boom! Read that one. Ah, blow to the breadbasket. Down on the windpipe.
Oh, ouch! Catches a punch.
Uh-oh. Headbutt. Nothing fancy there.
Oof. Steering clear there. Punch! Locking up here. Oh, hook to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity Championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We came up training together.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Give me some time to get my stuff together, then I'll head down to Orlando and whoop every one of those mutinous SOBs.
Go ahead, but if you're going to do this, don't wait too long. Mutiny is saying they're going to be naming their new champion this week on TV.
Adam Pearce! Has Mutiny crowned their new fake champion yet?
Their social media is saying it's going to be any time now. You still want to go down there and win their belt?
Not just their fake belt. I'm going down there to take Mutiny's pride.
Go get 'em.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee is going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Mutiny claims to like anarchy. Well, tonight, they're getting all they can handle.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Solid punch.
Getting him right into the corner. There's the clothesline. Getting to his feet, but he doesn't know what's waiting.
Oh, great wherewithal there. And he counters. Oof. Good punch. Nasty. Big boot. Uh-oh. The end of days.
Leaves him staring at the lights.
Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
one of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and I
don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well...
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight.
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pipe
Look,
person?
I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where...
The bad guys? Call me crazy, but
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole...
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend...
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah.
The following is a Gauntlet Turmoil match and is a qualifying match for the NXT Mutiny Championship. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
It's the man who's here to show the WWE Universe that Mutiny was a mistake.
And from Bucharest, Romania, weighing in at 251 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Alex!
I don't think this guy's afraid of anything walking, Corey.
Now, you're right, Saxton. The thing is, courage is only a virtue until you lose. And tonight, a loss is likely in this difficult gauntlet match.
This superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against 3 of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey.
Tossed around like a rag doll. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Now propped up in the corner. Clothesline in the corner. Noam Dar is just getting knocked around.
Dar on the wrong side.
From the top. Elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Oh, lands the elbow. And Dar turns it around. Clothesline. From the apron. What? Blow after blow. He's looking rocked.
Yeah, he is struggling to get back into the swing of things.
Short jab. Just raining down those shots to the back of the neck. Double axe handle.
Oof. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
He connects with a counter.
Momentum going back to Noam's corner.
Noam could be turning his fortunes around.
Prying their opponent's arm out. Double stomp right to the arm. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Bang! Cruise.
Rolled up from behind. This could be it.
He could pin his opponent right here. Oh, somehow.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now. Popped right in the face.
He puts him into the corner. Reversal from Noam Dar. Power slam.
Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store? Oh no, a referee falling prey to the chaos in the ring. Oh.
Punch connects.
Power slam.
We might have already had a fall if the referee wasn't out of action.
Shoulder shoots up before 2. Wow. Boom. Strikes with a kick. What a punch.
Just caught flush.
Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here.
Dar on the wrong side of every exchange lately.
No way. Astounding power.
End of days.
No way Dar's coming back from that.
2 count. Oh man, he's out. Noam Dar is eliminated from this gauntlet match.
Just 2 more obstacles left in this gauntlet match. So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise. When you hear the word gauntlet, the stakes are high. Mathematically speaking, you don't stand a chance.
Danger can come to you at any point until you're the last combatant standing.
And he just continues to dish out punishment here.
He's almost looking unstoppable at the moment. Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
And Axiom got turned around there.
Big splash!
What a headbutt.
Targeting a body part, working the arm.
And what a push.
Dropping the bow.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive.
On the apron.
All the way to the outside.
Uh-oh. Oh, the power, the strength, the
Dominator.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
It looks like he's stalking his prey. Only one thing in mind. No way.
Astounding power.
End of days!
And that can vanquish Axiom.
2 count. Kicks out, just kicked out.
He's taking some serious hurt, but somehow he's still
Cover here. He breaks the ref's count before 2.
There is no quit in this man tonight. And avoids taking any damage. Oh! Stomping. Ouch. He's slow to get up and unaware of the massive target on his back.
Clothesline. And a second. This superstar building momentum. Sweeping the leg.
Pin. This could be it. Shoulder up right away. Amazing. Clothesline.
What impact. Pop forearm.
Heading to the top now.
He's zoning in. Has something big in store.
Off the top.
Diving arm drag.
I like yours better, Cole. Nice strong head scissors application. And now the elbows. Oof.
He's covering him. He's got him.
And the count doesn't even begin.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole. His opponent included.
Power slam. Boom. Devastating kick.
Sharp elbow.
Hooked up. Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi. Cover. 2. No, stops the count at 2.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Ooh. Oh, what a kick.
Straight impact on the throat. German suplex.
But that's not all.
Into a ripcord leg. And there's the cover. Yes, Axiom has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
Here's our final entrant. Gauntlet match finale time. All right, here comes Lee to make some noise in this gauntlet match.
Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective. Big forearm.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
And West can't stop any offense coming his way.
Can West recover from this adversity?
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Trading counters here.
Caving in the abdomen. Oof. Punch. Nasty. Thanks for coming.
The end of days. West went down in a heap.
2.
And that's it. The last elimination.
Here is your winner,
If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring anytime now because there's no way Kevin Owens and Bayley would let that happen.
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything?
I know that got you into all kinds of trouble when we had just...
I maybe bit off more than I could chew.
That one time? It was a weekly occurrence.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my...
Beating everyone up is only a...
We got ourselves a real simple solution.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck.